Hello and welcome to the Art of Caro. In this video I'm going to be learning to make bobbin lace, and that's all this is about. I'm going to update you during the course of me learning it over several days, and I'm going to continue in future videos when I've learned a bit more complex stuff so the videos don't get too long. So let's just get straight into the video. Hi guys, I'm probably gonna do a proper intro for this, but I am trying to learn bobbin lace, or I'm going to, I haven't started yet. My mom and I was going to a secondhand shop in Hallsberg, and they have like everything. They always have everything, and it's always like new stuff. They things are donated and bought, and it is a always something new to find. And they had 3 bobbin lace pillows, or like I don't know what they're called in English exactly. I probably should check out what this is all called, but anyway, they had 3 and I got this one. It came with 11 bobbins, I think. 11 bobbins and one that is broken, so like it was 12 originally, but this is broken, so that's not gonna work. And someone has been making some beautiful lace, but I don't know if they stopped because this broke, or if it's broken in storage after the person stopped doing the lace. I don't know, but I guess I have to remove the lace. And I got some more bobbins. They had a bunch that you can buy at the thrift shop, and they also had some different patterns that are pre-made, and they also had yeah, and my mom also had some bobbin lace thread. So I'm going to remove this and wind my own just to learn, and then I'm going to try to make this pattern, and it's Udostad in Swedish. I don't know what that is in English, but I really love how this lace looks, because it's like sort of looks like stars in the middle. So I'm going to try to make this pattern. There are some other patterns that are like beginner level patterns, but this is supposed to be a beginner level pattern, so I'm just going to keep that on, but remove the lace and start from the beginning so I actually learn, and it's going to be really interesting. So yeah, I'm going to document my journey in learning a new craft, because I know like a lot of different stuff, but I haven't been doing this before, so it's going to be really fun. I have managed to wind my bobbins, and I've attached them to the pattern thing with the pins, and now I'm going to try to do some lace making. I'm not gonna film that because I don't really have much battery on the camera, and I need to focus on figuring out the instructions. But when I get started a bit, I'm going to set up the camera and probably move outside because it's a beautiful day, so we shall see later. Okay, so this is actually really fun. I thought it would be fun, but it's more fun than I thought it would be, so I just went on without filming anything. I made a mistake in the beginning, as you can see here. I don't really know what I did. I haven't done it enough to figure out what I did wrong. I think I accidentally did the middle when I wasn't supposed to do it, but yeah. So this is what I have so far, and I haven't been going for very long, so it goes quite fast, this sort of small lace, and I like how it looks, and I think I figured out the tension and stuff, and I really like this. It's fun. It's easy to memorize the pattern when you do a small pattern like this, so I think it will be really exciting when I can do a bigger lace. But I think I'm going to keep doing this just so I can get the movements. Yeah, so I get the movements right, but I'm going to set up outside, I think. So it will be interesting to see if I can move this without upsetting anything, especially since I live in a very small apartment and I don't really know where I'm going to store this. So I need to figure something good out and how I can keep these from tangling. I'm probably gonna look online after some tips and tricks on this, but I'm going to try to set up the camera outside while I set myself up to do this. Okay, so this is day 2 of trying to learn bobbin lace, and day 1 I did the first lace. It's called Udd och stad in Swedish. I don't know the English name. And it went well towards the end. I did a bit more than a meter my first go because I had a really fun time and I wanted to go to the end of my bobbins, and apparently I had really loaded them up. You see, here I was tired towards the end, so I made a mistake, but before that it looks really nice. See here, it looks really good. And then for day 2 I have wound up 12 pairs of bobbins, which that's 24 bobbins, and I am trying to learn how to do vitsippan, which is a different kind of lace that I found a video for, and it's in the books that I have, and the pattern looks like this, and you can see, maybe you see a little bit of it, I don't know. Is it there? Yeah, so it's a lot of bobbins to work with, and a lot of pins, and it's really fun. I'm doing some sort of weaving thing right now. I don't know the terms in English, I barely know them in Swedish, so I'm not sure, but I am starting to feel more confident, and there's some more stuff that I want to try, but I'm already feeling super interested in trying to make my own patterns, because I want to make try to do like appliques and stuff like that, and lace inserts that has like some fantasy theme, or maybe bats or something. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm going to try to learn this a bit more, and hopefully I have a bit more to show you guys the next time. It's now day 3 of learning how to make bobbin lace, and I've gotten a bit further on the lace I was talking about yesterday, so I'm going to show you that. So this is how this lace is looking, and it's a lot more sort of weaving in making it, and I'm trying to figure out the tension and doing stuff right at the ends and stuff. But I'm going to keep going with this today and see how much further I get. I would like to use up the majority of the string on my bobbins before I switch. But I don't know if any of the patterns I have the other techniques I kind of want to do, because I want to learn a lot of different stuff you can make with this. But we shall see. I'm doing this right now and trying to get comfortable with this, and I'm having really fun. I would set up the camera to show you, but it's such a mess in here, and it's kind of colder today, so I don't want to sit outside. So this will be my update for today. Okay, so this is day 3 of trying to learn bobbin lace. I'm gonna show you how far I've come with the last bobbin lace I started. Sorry, it's so sunny. This is how it looks. This is what I've done so far. It's mostly like a weaving thing. So I'm going to set up the camera and let you watch me do this for a bit. Hello! I don't really remember what I said last time we spoke, but this is day 9 of learning bobbin lace. It hasn't been 9 consecutive days like after each other, or 9 days of me doing non-stop bobbin lace. I have done a little bit of bobbin lace here and there during 9 days, and and I've been working on the same lace for a while now. It's this lace. It's called vitsippan, this pattern in Swedish, and that translates to wood anemone or windflower, or I think it has some more names, but I can't remember what they are now. It's something about fox, something. Yeah. Anyway, it's a very common flower in Sweden, and apparently they called the pattern that. That was this pattern, and this was the first pattern. You can see this was the lace I got from the first pattern, and this is the lace I got from the second pattern. And now I want to make this pattern, and that is called flat spets, which translates to braid lace, and that's probably because it's some braiding involved in it, you know, logical. And that's, you can see this is the same as that, and this is the lace that's going to come out of it, hopefully, if I do it right. And I bought this at a second-hand store, and I have a funny story about that now. This second-hand store, it's called Bra Begagnat, good and second-hand, sort of. Anyway, my mom went to the second-hand store today, and she bought some more bobbins for me, and she I have had bought some bobbins and some patterns and the bobbin lace pillow there, and she went up to she looked at for some patterns, and she couldn't find any new ones, just some of the same ones I already have. So she bought some bobbins and some linen thread, and then she went to pay, and there she ran into someone that she knew that takes care of my grandmother at the sort of dementia facility where she lives, and she was working there too, because it's I don't know quite how it works, but I think it's like a voluntary, or like it's a small group of people that have this place, and it's only open on 3 days a week and for a shorter amount of time. Anyway, she ran into her, and she was paying, and she was like, "Oh, was it you that bought that bobbin lace pillow? We have been talking about that." And my mom was like, "No, it's my daughter." So apparently, I don't know if it's really unusual for people to buy bobbin lace pillows, or I am younger than the usual demographic for them. But it was apparently something that was interesting enough for them to talk about it among the staff. Or maybe it was because I was having a really hard time hauling it around the place before I paid for it, and sort of my little cart thingy just fell over when I had it in it, because it's like it's like a shopping basket but on wheels, so it just fell over when I wasn't paying attention enough to it. Anyway, maybe it was that they was talking about. Anyway, my mom said, yeah, I was looking for these bobbins are for her, and I was hoping to find some more lace patterns, and maybe some broader lace patterns that has a bit more intricate work, so she can expand her knowledge. Or I don't know if that's exactly what she said, but that's what I want to do, and learn a lot of different, learn to incorporate a lot of different techniques in the same lace, hopefully. And the woman that worked there said, yeah, oh yeah, we have some in the storage area. I can I'm going to go look for them and put them out next week, because this was like the end of the week's like it's Saturday, so it's the last open day this week. So hopefully I can get my mom to pick me up and we can go there and I can get some more patterns, because my car doesn't work at the moment, and hopefully that will fix. But anyway, this was a rambly long update, but I just thought that was fun. I just wonder what they have been talking about me about, why they talked about me, why that was significant. Yeah, so something about that must have been unusual. I also yeah, I also wanted to say I'm going to start this pattern. Obviously, I already said that. So I'm going to show you how I wind up my bobbins, because I think I sort of got that down the last time. And then I'm also going to film while I'm doing it, but probably not the first couple of times, because I need to watch a video. I'm gonna make sure to link those videos in the bio later on. And because I don't remember her name, but it's a Swedish channel, so yeah, it might not be helpful if you're speaking another language. But yeah, just to figure out how I'm supposed to make it, because I've read the instructions in the book and I can probably do it just from the book, but having a person show me exactly what I meant to do, like I can follow the movements and stuff, it's always helpful for me. I learned a lot of stuff from YouTube. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how I wind the bobbins, and then I'm going to show you how I make this lace in comparison to the other laces, because I think I filmed while I was doing them as well, but I wasn't, maybe I didn't do a great job of it. But anyway, I'm going to update you when next I going to show you me actually making the lace. Otherwise it just will be a clip of me winding a bobbin. Hello! Today is day 18 of learning bobbin lace, and I haven't actually started doing any lace today, but I want to say what I did yesterday because I was kind of tired and it was really warm and I was feeling weird in my head. It was sort of, I think it was warning signs because I had such a terrible migraine this morning, but it sort of faded now, so I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still feeling it a bit, but the painkillers have some effect, so I can do stuff, which is nice. I just don't have to be careful not to move the wrong way or look at the wrong thing or like have the wrong lighting and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I can do stuff, which is nice. And it's in the morning, so it's nice and cool, so hopefully it won't be too warm of a day because I think my head will actually kill me this time. Anyway, yesterday I set up a new lace because I finished on day 16. I think I finished the pleat lace. Was that the name I translated it? Flat spetsen. Anyway, I finished it. Here you can see this is how much I made. It's a bit under 4 centimeters, like 39.8 centimeters, and I think it turned out really nice. It was a really fun lace. And now I set up a different lace. I'm going to show you when I put it up. This lace is, I'm gonna pull out the book and show you. See, this is the lace I'm making now. This is the first lace I don't have a video I can follow along with, so I had to go on what's in the book. And the book don't have any instructions on where to start. This is the instructions that are in the book, and there is some text to it, but it doesn't say anything on how you're supposed to start this lace. But I figured it out. It took me a couple of tries and a lot of tangling, but I managed to figure it out. And it's a really interesting lace, and I'm running a new technique, which is nice. So I'm going to show you a bit of that later on. It's day 20 of learning bobbin lace, and I totally forgot to film when I was doing the new lace after I talked with you last time. So I'm going to set up the camera and show you now. I'm still working on the same lace, but I'm a bit further along. So yeah, that's what's happening today. I finished the heart and basket lace I was working on. I'm gonna show you. This is how it turned out. And as you can see, here I made a mistake, but I think that it doesn't really ruin the look of the lace too much. So that's nice. I guess. It was a interesting lace. It required a bit more of a focus to remember where to put the big thread. And it's really cute. I like it. So that is 4 laces done. And I'm going to start up with another lace, but I think I'm going to end the video I'm recording now and start up with a part 2 or something, because otherwise it's going to get too long. So for this video I made this lace, I made this lace, and this lace, and lastly this lace, and I feel really happy about this whole thing. I really enjoyed learning bobbin lace. I totally recommend learning bobbin lace if you like things that requires a bit of strategic thinking, but not too demanding. I guess it would be a lot more if you do a really big one, but yeah, it's really fun. And I guess that's all for this video. I'm going to continue on this yearning and explore more patterns and learn more stuff. So in the next video I'm going to be starting on this pattern, and for this I don't have any solid instructions at all. I have some screenshots that I took of pictures that was put up on the Facebook page for bobbin lace makers regarding this pattern, because someone else had bought it. So hopefully I can figure it out, because I think this has a stitch or movement or weaving thing that I haven't done before. So yeah, so I'll see you in the next bobbin lace video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos in the future, you may want to subscribe and hit the notification bell. May the stars shine upon your faces and have a glorious day. Thank you and goodbye for now.